Let me in.
Show me the product, we could've did it. Everything all crazy, it's I'ma get it. And I just wanna move on and not regret it. But the past is too dark, I just can't forget it. Securing the nails in the coffin, I don't get this feeling so often. You made me this way, I will soften. I'm done now, and this is your caution.
Hello everybody, welcome to Nitro. This is Nitro episode 9. We have got a jam-packed show for you as always. High impact, high octane, and what a way to start off the show. Hello, I am Josh, and as I said, we have got an amazing match to kick off the show. We have got this man, the ultimate underdog, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Daniel Bryan. He's going to be taking on Andrade Cien Almas. This match has been put in place because in 2 weeks time until Takeover, folks, we're going to be seeing Lionheart up against the LWO. And that is said to be a great tag team match. But that's not all tonight. We have got many other matches for you here tonight. We have got the debut of Ronda Rousey as she takes on Mickie James in the match following this. We've also got Chad Gable taking on Ricochet in what's sure to be a clash of styles. And in the main event, a massive main event, we have got Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, coming up against Keith Lee, the Intercontinental Champion. It's champion versus champion, non-title match for your main event of the evening. But right now, as I said, we've got Daniel Bryan up against this man, Andrade Cien Almas, coming out in the ropes here. And we gotta discuss what happened just as the show kicked off in the cold open. Bray Wyatt reaching out to the Fiend, saying, "What do I have to do to stop all these bad people?" And the Fiend with a message of "Let me in." Every week that has been some of the most disturbing content that we've had on our screens. And this week, well, it's continued to live up to that, even surpass it in ways. But yes, we've got this great wrestling match. As I said, it's going to be Lionheart versus LWO, Latino World Order. In Latino World Order, you've got, at this present moment, Rey Mysterio and Andrade Cien Almas. Humberto Carrillo is also part of that faction, but he's been taken out indefinitely with an injury. So right now, Rey Mysterio and Andrade, they have to ride solo. And in Lionheart, we've got, obviously, Daniel Bryan, who's come down the ringside, one half of the Tag Team Champions. We've got Johnny Gargano as the other half. And then we've got the #1 contender, as we learned last week, to the Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn. Yes, at Takeover, you're going to be seeing Keith Lee versus Sami Zayn too. But right now, we're getting Daniel Bryan versus Andrade 1. Your referee, Heath Slater, rings the bell. And we are on for our first match of Nitro. These two guys staring each other off. This is a dream match to be certain. The fans firmly behind Daniel Bryan in this one. Daniel Bryan now running the ropes. Oh no, Heath Slater. Heath Slater just got knocked to the mat. I mean, Heath Slater is still a relatively new referee. He did not get out of the way of Daniel Bryan. And Bryan now, I think he's checking to make sure that he's okay. I mean, that's a bit of an unfortunate incident. And now Andrade Cien Almas now checking to see. I think these two are having a bit of a rib on Heath Slater here. And now Bryan once again checking in on Heath Slater. Just, you know, two concerned wrestlers just making sure that their referee is ready to go. Both men now staring at Slater. But now they stare at each other, they look at each other, and they lock up now. Time for a bit of serious business. Andrade pushing Bryan to the ropes. Slater now, after that bump, at least he wasn't knocked out indefinitely. Oh no, hold on. And once again, Andrade making sure that Slater still fit to continue. And now Bryan, he's telling them to hurry up. He's telling them to come on. And I think these two are about to... I think things are about to go. They're getting right in each other's face. And there's a lockup. Middle of the ring, Brand, the wrestling expert that he is, gets a wrist lock locked in. And now Andrade with a hammerlock. Overhead hammerlock. Going for the arm of Brand. Now Brand. Oh, switching round into a headlock. Standing headlock. Oh! Brand breaking the hold. Andrade responds with a punch. Brand trying to a rolling forearm smash. Andrade tries a forearm smash. His own gets kicked in the gut. Now an Irish whip to Andrade. Bounces off the ropes. Duck underneath by Brand. Leapfrog over the top rope by Brand. And an arm drag. Hip toss. There you go. And a kick to the back. But Andrade already sitting up. These two men starting this match off. Trying to one-up each other. Trying to get any sort of footing in. But that, oh, it seems to be easier said than done, certainly. And now, once again, Bryan trying to grab Andrade. Andrade able to get out of it. And now look at this now. Bryan gets out of it. Does a reverse DDT. Gets Bryan out. Now a leg sweep now by Andrade. There's a hook of the leg. There's a one. There's a kick out at one. Now here it comes. Daniel Bryan sending Andrade to the ground. A kick to the midsection. No, reverse by Andrade. Kick to the midsection by Andrade to Bryan. No, reverse. And oh! Bryan caught the leg, but Andrade able to get an enziguri. And and a key lock combination roundhouse kick. And now a standing drop kick by Bryan. These two men still trying to get a single bit of positioning. Seems to not be working. Andrade now is up to his feet. A forearm smash to Bryan. Now both men. And a slap by Bryan. And Andrade tries to go. He goes for an overhand chop. He lands it there. Kick to the midsection by Bryan. Andrade now has got Bryan set up here with a French fisherman driver. Spiking Bryan on his head, trying to stomp. Bryan rolling out of it. Both these guys still not able to get a bit of, trying to get any bit of offense. Needed up by Andrade. And now Bryan, these two going back and forth. What a way to start off Nitro. And now no one has had any, got anything. Oh wait, Bryan now. Oh, Bryan, he's got Andrade set up. Oh no. And an apron suplex to the outside. A suplex to the outside onto that hard wooden floor that we here at Nitro are known for. He makes the move to the outside. Extra dangerous, extra high risk, but also extra deadly. But again, neither of these guys, both so, I wouldn't call them even because they're so different, but right now it seems to be even. Oh, and now Slater, Slater almost got in the way. But I don't think at this point in the match they're going to check to see if Slater's okay. A cutter attempt maybe by Bryan, but uncharacteristic, and now both they too. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they haven't been in the ring that much with each other. But it seems like they know each other off by heart. There must be some serious studying going on. Now, we're not seeing a schoolboy attempt by Andrade to Bryan, but it's a rope break. Heath Slater calling for the ropes. And now an overhand chop by Andrade. And now a knife edge chop reversed by Bryan, blocking it. These two are not stopping. And now Bryan's turn for a schoolboy. Slater's down. It's only a one count though. Woo! This match is non-stop. Trying to kick to the head does Bryan, but Andrade gets out of it. Does an Irish whip of his own. He ducks down. He leapfrogs again, and and a reverse back elbow. Vintage Andrade. I know that's a cliche to say. Hooks the leg now. Slater's down. There's a one count. There's still a one count. The pace these two are going at each other. I missed a perfect neck breaker attempt by Andrade. An Irish whip now by Bryan. Talk about a breakneck pace. And a running drop kick. Reversed by Andrade. Andrade now trying for a snap suplex. Bryan though with a knee to the head. And now Bryan. Oh my, the whiplash effect. Bryan went for the dragon screw. And I think that may have done its damage. And now he's going for the legs of Andrade. Bryan now. Kick to the face. I think Bryan wants to try and slow the pace of this match down. It's not that he can't go, it's just that he likes wrestling. He likes dissecting. He likes dissecting the man more. Alright, here we go. He's got that arm cinched in. We know why he wants the arm. He wants to apply the bell lock, does Daniel Bryan. That was an amazing. That lasted for 5 minutes. Neither man could get anything. But Bryan seems to be in control, but Andrade looks to break that control. Now, again, when you think Andrade has it, Bryan able to fight out of it. Look at that tiger suplex with a bridge now. There's a 1 count. That's at the first 2 count of the match. And the first 2 count of the match belongs to Andrade as Bryan now continues to go for that arm. Bryan's got plenty of submissions. I know Samoa Joe's the Samoan submission machine. But the submission machine right now is Daniel Bryan. The submission surgeon. And Daniel Bryan, he's going for the legs. He's going for that arm. Obviously Andrade going for high-speed offense. You take the legs out of any man. It's just common sense. Andrade looking to fight back still. But Bryan still able to... and look at that hard landing. And now Bryan looking for Andrade. He's got him in his crosshairs. And there's a wrecking ball drop kick through the ropes. Slater with the count now. Bryan getting the crowd behind him with some yes chants. As I said, this is a great way to start off. These two are part of a larger match aimed at Takeover. This could be a main event match on any pay-per-view though. And you're getting it in your opening match here on Nitro. 2 absolute workhorses as Andrade tries a crossbody, a springboard crossbody. And now Bryan looking for a bit of high-risk action. He's climbing to the top rope now. But Andrade, he gets on his knees, maybe instinctively, maybe wisely. Now Bryan now tries a shot. And Andrade with a stiff forearm smash of his own. Andrade, he's on the top rope. I think he's about to go high risk with a moonsault, but Bryan gets the knees up. Bryan driving the knees into the midsection of Andrade. These two just not stopping. And now Frankenstein a takedown by Daniel Bryan. Now Bryan, he's got the arms of Andrade. Oh my goodness, look at these stomps. Stomping Andrade to the outside. We know Bryan for his technical ability is widely beloved. But there's the dark side of Daniel Bryan, the viciousness coming out. That's what the whole reinvention of the new Daniel Bryan was all about. It was tapping into that vicious side. Now we've got the new Daniel Bryan with the beloved Daniel Bryan. It almost seems like a conflict of interest there. And now both men, what a way. These two have just been going non-stop. They look at each other. Bryan now with that elbow going for Andrade. It seems that Bryan's got the advantage, but Andrade looks to take that advantage. He looks to throw it back in his face, and there's Frankenstein out of Bryan's own now. Trying to stomp now. Oh, look at this now. These two men going at each other. There's another leg screw. I love her. And now Bryan, he's going for the legs. He's going for the arms. Focusing on 2 different body parts is Daniel Bryan. Look at this, going for a European arm breaker, it looks like. There it is. Oh my goodness. Obviously, Bryan's been watching Andrade, but he may have been seeing some tapes of Pete Dunne, a member of the Kingdom faction. That's here on Nitro. Look at this. Shot after shot here. Bryan's in the corner. Oh, look at that. Forearm shot after forearm shot. Andrade now going to the top rope, maybe looking for a moonsault. Oh no, wait. Oh, Bryan tries to roll out of it, but look at that. He always gets his man. There's a 1 count, a 2 count, and a kick out from Daniel Bryan. These two men are going at it. There's no titles on the line. It's pride though. That's what's on the line. Oh no, Andrade looking for the handspring. Oh, the handspring Pele. Look at what is this submission, and a hanging cloverleaf. A beautiful catch from the submission expert, from the submission surgeon that is Daniel Bryan. Andrade able to get out of it though. Able to get out of it. Oh, Bryan now reversing it. And now these kicks, these heavy kicks. He's a striker, he's a submission surgeon. Bryan almost the complete package, and now he's going high risk. He's going to that top looking for a headbutt. Oh no. Once named the Flying Goat, it's just a diving headbutt now. And now it's Andrade's turn to go to the top rope. Bryan stunned. Oh my goodness, no! Andrade time to jump from the top, but Bryan able to catch him into that lapel lock. Beautiful transition to the ground. He's been working on that arm the entire match. Look at the way it's bent. Look at the way it's bending back. He's worked on the legs. He had him in a hanging cloverleaf. He's got him in that lapel lock. Andrade though with resilience. Oh, that was a bad voice crack, wasn't it? But Andrade's showing extreme heart. And now Bryan once again taking Andrade down for another label lock. He's looking to finish him off. He's looking to make Andrade tap. Slater's there. He's right there. Andrade looking to crawl maybe. But now he looks, I don't think he thinks he can make it, so he breaks out of it. If you can break out of it once, he can break out of it again, it seems. Now Andrade looks for Bryan. Bryan now reversing it. Oh my goodness, bringing it back. Back a decade. It's the Danielson special. He used this move in Ring of Honor, in the Indies, in the time of his Indies. He's bringing it back, working on the arm again. Bryan the Machine. Bringing back an unexpected Danielson special. A stiff forearm smash. Reversed by Andrade. A kick to the gut. And now Andrade. Look at these series of forearm smashes now. Going for it again and again. Kick to the gut now. And now Andrade bounces off the ropes into the... Oh, the Meteora. These two men going at it. Andrade now going to the top rope. This is a great match, isn't it? Andrade, he's there. Oh, he goes for the frog splash. He lands the frog splash. There's a 1 count, a 2 count, and a kick out. Maybe a bit of a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. I don't want to say that Andrade's the next Eddie Guerrero because he is the first Andrade, but he's got that vibe, you know what I mean? He's got that vibe. Oh, a clothesline attempt by Andrade. Bryan, oh, he gets that spinning forearm smash. Oh, Andrade though. He's in the corner now, and Bryan now. Oh, these kicks are going. These kicks are landing. Look at that series of strikes from Daniel Bryan, slowing down now, but the kicks are just non-stop. Now Bryan, he runs back. Oh, he delivers a drop kick, and he looks for the sequel numero dos, right into the face of Andrade. Oh my goodness. And I watch this, Daniel Bryan now, going for cattle mutilation, going back to the arms. He's been working on those arms all match. He's had the label lock in twice now. He's had the Danielson special in. But again, Andrade looks to break free. He is breaking free. He has escaped. Yes, that was a High School Musical reference. I do not care. Now Bryan bouncing off the ropes. Andrade now hitting a bangerang, spinning Daniel Bryan about the shop. Hooks the leg now. Slater's down. 1 count, 2 count, and a kick out. What a match. We're about to be 20 minutes into this Nitro episode, and these two look like they're not even slowing down for a second. We've still got 3 matches after this. Look, I'm not. Oh, both men. They're just looking at each other. They're saying, Andrade, he's jogging himself on the spot. Oh no. I think we know what Bryan's looking for. He throws Andrade to the outside. These two men. The advantage. Oh, it's not been there for either of them, but it might be for Bryan. No, Andrade gets him. Slap in the face now. Andrade now looks to climb that top rope. Looks to finish him off, maybe with another frog splash. I think he's thinking he's froggy, but no, Bryan reversing it. Gets the knees in. Is Andrade gonna tap? Oh no, the knee. The running knee. Bryan hooks the leg. 1 count. 2. Oh, the kick out from Andrade. What a match. Andrade refuses. He refuses to die. What a match to start off Nitro. We are now 20 minutes into the show, and these two are not slowing down for a second. An advantage cannot be established long between these two. They're too stubborn. And once again, Andrade trying to clothesline. He gets up now. Bryan now kicks him. Goes for the legs. And here come those yes kicks. Finding their mark into the chest again and again. Bryan takes a step back. Oh, and he goes for the decapitation kick. And Andrade was slung up on that bottom rope. And now what is this? Now Bryan going for the head. Going for the head. The viciousness. It's there. It's easy to see. Is he looking for another running knee maybe? That might be his only chance, pinning him. Oh no! Wait, Andrade gets out of it. Oh wait, no, Bryan versus it. What is going on? These two are not stopping. No. Oh, here comes Bryan now. I think Bryan looks to shift the momentum. Oh, look at that backflip. Vintage Bryan now. As Andrade tries to clothesline. Bryan gets out of it, and then there's that elbow. He's feeling the energy from the crowd. I don't even know who's going to win this match. I have no idea. Oh, and a spinning forearm smash. That one sends him down. Oh, and a kip up from Andrade. Oh, the super kick out of nowhere. The super kick. I don't think Bran was expecting that. And now Andrade, he's got Bran set up for the hammerlock DDT. Hooks the leg, Slater's down, 1 count, 2 count. And that is all she wrote. Andrade Cien Almas picking up the win after a great opening match. We've still got 3 more matches to go. That's the type of action you can expect here on Nitro. And I'm hearing it, folks. Next week, this week you've seen Andrade and Bran in action. Well, next week you're going to be seeing their partners in action against each other. You're going to be seeing Johnny Gargano in a dream match against Rey Mysterio. Stay tuned next week to see that match. But congratulations to Andrade Cien Almas, and we have cut backstage. To see Roman Reigns entering the arena. Roman Reigns losing fair and square to Sami Zayn. He's lost to Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions. He's lost to Sami Zayn last week in the #1 contendership match for the IC title. And he's in the ring. Wait, what's going on here? What does that mean? My actions are going to speak for me. A very tense confrontation. Roman, is he going to Gorilla? What's going on here? Jose Valenzuela looking at the leader of the Nation of Domination. We've cut to the locker room. There's Sami Zayn. Those are the tights of Sami Zayn, who's going to be challenging Keith Lee at TakeOver for the Intercontinental Championship. And hold on, no, Roman Reigns is there. Wait, Roman Reigns is in the locker room of Sami Zayn, the man he lost to last week. And Roman just hit a spear to Sami. Roman's just hit a spear to Sami. Sami Zayn minding his own business, and Roman now for a shot to the head. Roman Reigns attacking Sami Zayn. Why is he doing this? He's already lost to him. Oh my, spearing him, clocking him in the head with the chair. Oh no, he throws him to the table now. Roman Reigns looks like he's taking his frustrations out on Sami Zayn. No, he's gonna powerbomb him through that wooden table now. Oh my goodness. Roman Reigns sending a message to everyone, it seems. And more so to the nation. Saying, I am still a leader. What? Statement made. Powerful words from Roman Reigns. And is he just leaving? Is that all he came here tonight to do? Roman Reigns going back to the parking lot, and I think leaving for the rest of the night. But right now we've got women's action. We have got the debut of Ronda Rousey, but out first comes hardcore country herself, Mickie James. Haven't heard this song in a while. Mickie James, bringing back hardcore country. If you don't know what that's about, watch TNA back in 2010, 2011. Mickie James, underrated. I think I can clearly say that. One of the most inspirational women that the women's division has ever had, paving the way for the new crop of talent that we have today. And it looks like she wants to make a statement back here on Nitro. This is Ronda Rousey's debut tonight. Her first match here on Nitro, but this is Mickie James' debut as well here on Nitro. She's going to be looking to make an impact of herself. But To be honest, she could have picked an easier opponent than this. She could have picked an easier opponent than Ronda Rousey, the #1 contender to Bayley's Women's Championship, and Ronda Rousey sending a direct message to Bayley, attacking her from behind. But right now, look at it. Oh, can you feel it, folks? And more curiously, we saw Shayna Baszler last week. We all know the ties between Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Obviously, they call themselves the 4 horsewomen of MMA. But I find it very curious that 2 very good friends, and like Shayna Baszler attacking Bayley as Ronda Rousey is the #1 contender for the Women's Championship. I find that very curious, but that's just me, sure. Righty, Ronda Rousey. She is here, she is mean. We know Ronda Rousey's credentials. I don't need to run through them. I'm not a walking encyclopedia. But she's dominated UFC. She dominated WWE. Mickie James, Hardcore Country versus Ronda Rousey. Here we go. On Ronda Rousey. She's ready. Rousey is ready. And Mickie James now running. Oh my goodness. Mickie James taking the fight to Rousey. James now. I was not expecting this to be the start of the match. Mickie James trying to send a direct message to Rousey. Sending a direct message to the women's division. Hold on here, what is going on? Mickie James. Again, I was not expecting this type of start, but Mickie James is just laying the boots, the kicks, the punches in, the strikes, and Rousey now. Oh, she's looking, here come the jabs of Rousey. Oh, that's the shot to the face, and Rousey now has looked at, she looked to take control. I'm sure she was maybe a bit confused, maybe flustered for a second, but she is, let's just say she's regained control. She's on top of Mickie James now, delivering the punches, those deadly right hands of Ronda Rousey. I mean, any part of Ronda Rousey is deadly, but those right hands especially, and there's another one. Kick to the midsection, a high kick now. The MMA background, so pivotal in Rousey's offense. Apparently I can't speak ever since I started the match. It's been a crazy show. Rousey is in control though at the minute. As I said, we've got in the main event, we've got Seth Rollins against Keith Lee. That is a champion versus champion match. And we also, before that, got Chad Gable versus Ricochet. We all know what's happening with Ricochet. If you don't know, check out last week. Ricochet, part of the $1 Million Corporation. And it seems that faction has it's dissipated. We don't know what the situation is with them, but all I know is that all members of the corporation, apart from Ricochet, obviously since he's competing, all of them have been banned. And there's going to be an announcement next week by Ted DiBiase, the former head, obviously, of the $1 Million Corporation, being the $1 Million Man. And now Mickie James now, tries to clothesline Rousey, but Rousey chucks her to the outside. Rousey looks to be in control. Oh, is that a Piper's Pit, I see? Rousey now. Oh no, she picks her up. I think this is the second Piper's Pit in a row. Rousey is she's not holding back. Oh no, she's going for the arm. Oh my god, cross arm breaker. Cross armbar on the outside. Looking to snap the arm of Mickie James. She's not even in the ring. Mickie James tapping out. But I mean, it's not false count anywhere. You have to get it in the ring. I think Rousey looks to break the arm of Mickie James. We saw the dissection of Andrade in the first match. But I mean, Ronda Rousey is going for that arm. Obviously, Rousey's cross armbar is world known. Mickie James with a mid kick out of nowhere. Hold on a second. No. Leg hooked. 1, 2. Are we about to see an upset? No, we aren't. Mickie James with a mid kick out of nowhere. We're seeing a lot more fight, to be honest, than I expected from Mickie James. A lot more fight. And this is great to see. Mickie James with a spinning heel kick now. She's climbing the top rope. She's on the top rope. This is the high-risk district. We all know it. Tries a diving knee drop. Does not get that, though. Does not get the diving knee drop. She gets up. Rousey now. Oh, the fall-away slam. Rising now, establishing her control in this match once again. Mickie James backflipping out of it. What is going on here? Oh, and a mid kick now. A second mid kick, you've got to be kidding me. No, hold on a second. Oh, no. Wait, Mickie James, she's going for the DDT. She's going for the DDT. She lands it. Oh my goodness. Heath Slater's down. That's a 2 count. Oh, and a kick out from Rousey again. I don't think Ronda Rousey was expecting this much resistance. She tries the DDT again. And Rousey now, the kick in the gut. Oh no, monkey flips her. Rousey looks to end this now. Here comes the cross armbar. Looking to snap the arm of Mickie James. Mickie James has put up a good fight. A surprising amount of fight. A surprising amount of heart. But Ronda Rousey with the tap out, with the submission victory. What a dominant display by Ronda Rousey there. En route to Bayley at Takeover. Bayley versus Ronda Rousey. You're going to be seeing it at Takeover. First time ever. And speaking of Bayley, she just slid in the ring with a steel chair, clocking Ronda in the back of the head. Oh no, what's this now? Bayley. Oh, she lands it. The changing tide, she calls it. And is the tide changing? We all thought that Ronda Rousey would get the advantage over Bayley, but Bayley smashing over that steel chair. This is the attitude we've seen from Bayley in the past couple of weeks. The fans seemingly love this new attitude to Bayley, this new aggressiveness. And now she goes for that changing tide once again. One of the most devastating looking moves I think I've ever seen. Now Bayley with the Bayley backstabber. Looking to put a number right onto Ronda Rousey. That's a message signed, sealed, and delivered straight to Ronda Rousey. 2 weeks time, Bayley versus Rousey. Some strong words from Lionheart, from Brian and Gargano, and from the LWO there. But right now, folks, we have got a dream match in its own right. Every match tonight can be classified as a dream match. But out comes the angelic Ricochet. Look at that beautiful outfit. As I have previously mentioned, Ricochet, a former part of the $1 Million Corporation, but I would suggest watching last week. The corporation has imploded, and every other member of the corporation, DiBiase included, DiBiase, Buddy Murphy, EC3, Ethan Carter III, and The Miz, they've all been banned from the building tonight. And we're going to be hearing an announcement next week. Next week, the penultimate episode of Nitro before Takeover. We don't know what's going to happen with that. But yes, please stay tuned until next week, where Ted DiBiase himself will be making an announcement surrounding all that is going on with the $1 Million Corporation. But we've got this match right now. The angelic Ricochet, one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive, high flyers to ever grace professional wrestling. And speaking of the best, the Brutalizer, as he so called himself last week, Chad Gable, the #1 contender to Seth Rollins' Universal Championship. And what a road Gable has had to get here. What if you want to see Chad Gable in action, watch Clash of Champions, his 2 out of 3 falls match against John Cena, where he made John Cena tap out, and he also pinned him in that same match. And the classic match, the 15-minute war he had with Kurt Angle that took up the entire episode of Nitro 2. That's just a taste of Chad Gable, and I think we're about to see another classic. Ricochet and Gable. Heath Slater rings the bell, and these two are kicking it off. Chad Gable gets a headlock. Gable, the more impressive wrestler. He is a mat technician, a mat manipulator. Ricochet, he's not too shabby himself. Gable, though, using that background, pushing Ricochet off the ropes. Leapfrog of the top now. Another leapfrog, and now, oh, and a punch to the face. He says he is the complete package. He will out-wrestle Seth Rollins, he said. He will outstrike Seth Rollins. He will do more high-risk moves than Seth Rollins. That's his words. Called himself the Brutalizer. Now he's bounced off the ropes. Ricochet with a drop down. Leapfrog over the top. And now, oh, and a bicycle pump kick, sending Gable down to the ground. And Ricochet is saying, is that all you've got? And Gable up quickly. I think that answer is no. With my knockup, Ricochet gets the front neck lock. No, doesn't last too long. An Irish whip again. There's a drop down. And an arm drag. He's not going for the leapfrog over the top. He goes straight to the arm drag. We've seen 2 great matches. We've seen maybe a classic right there with Daniel Bryan and Andrade. A surprising match is the only way I can describe Mickie James and Ronda Rousey. With of course, Bayley coming out afterwards and clocking Ronda, and with a steel chair, and then delivering the changing tide. Like, oh, and a spinebuster now. Going back to this match with Ricochet, and as I said, we have still got the 2 champions, the IC champion and Keith Lee going up against the Universal champion, and Seth Rollins. Oh, and a springboard cutter. A springboard cutter out of nowhere by Ricochet, spiking Gable on his head. There's a 2 count. Oh my goodness, how is that not a 3? Oh, that was shocking. Oh my, and there's an enziguri right to the head. I'm surprised Chad Gable is conscious. I'm barely conscious from that. I felt knocked out from that cutter, so I don't know how Chad Gable is feeling. Oh no. And Ricochet now with a drop kick. Oh my goodness, the hard impact. We have to take into account the impact, and now a shooting star press. And oh my, Ricochet just face planted He face planted off that. Hold on a second, what's going on here? A kick to the face, now Ricochet back in the action already somehow. Yes, this is youth, isn't it? This is the thing with two young guys, two hungry guys with everything to prove. They're gonna make big things happen. They're gonna have big risks. Oh my goodness, an inverted Frankensteiner. Once again, spiking Gable on his neck, and now what is he going for? Oh, the vertical suplex powerbomb. This is Ricochet in a nutshell. You may not like him for his flips, but his flips are effective. A double rotation moonsault, that would surely be the end of it. Ricochet, he's not clocking by the hour apparently. Oh no, and Chad Gable, look at that high angle German suplex, and now the second one. Chad Gable, oh my, spiking him on his neck. It's neck city tonight apparently, folks. Oh no, and what's this now? A powerbomb for, oh no, and a sunset flip reversal from Ricochet now. The angelic Ricochet sunset flip powerbomb. Is this it? Is this a roll up? No, it's not. Could you imagine if Ricochet beats Gable right before Gable's Universal Championship match with Seth Rollins, and then Ricochet on the top. Oh no, the Dragon Rana does not pay off as he gets all planted with a powerbomb. And now Slater down for the cover. There's a 1 count, down a 2 count, down a kick out. Woo! We are getting treated tonight, folks. We are getting treated tonight as now Gable delivers the elbows to the head of Ricochet. Oh, and now we know what he's looking for, going for the arms. We've been seeing a lot of dissection. We've seen Daniel Bryan go for the arms. We've seen Ronda Rousey go for the arms. And of course, we've got Chad Gable going for the arms. He's got his Kimura lock submission and a European uppercut attempt by Ricochet. It's not going to pay dividends. He landed on that arm. And Chad Gable's exploiting it. He always cinches in that Kimura lock on the right arm. Oh, wait, no. On the... Oh, no, watch out a second. No, he's gonna... Oh, no. The awkward position. He always locks the Kimura lock. That is Chad Gable's submission. Although he is able to go for the ankle lock. Oh, my, we are seeing submission experts tonight. Having a submission-based offense is so key in this. Gable usually cinches in that Kimura lock on that left arm, and he's been targeting that left arm, and he continues to target the left arm. The knee's getting driven in. The brutalizer Chad Gable is firmly in control in this match, and now going for a Russian leg sweep once again. That arm. You may think it might be wiser for Chad Gable to go for the legs, but when you go for the arms like this, it's just as effective. Chad Gable, he could go for the legs if he wants. Oh no, Ricochet reverses it now, and a slingshot DDT springs the momentum back 180 degrees into the corner of Ricochet. Ricochet now sets Gable up on that barricade, and a boot to the head, going back to that head neck area. Both guys have got their game plans. Ricochet goes for the head, the neck. Gable goes for the arms. What's he going for? No. And a Phoenix splash on the double knees. A Seth Rollins like Phoenix splash, and it looks like Gable's got it counted. Oh, and a running dropkick reversed. Ricochet still up. Oh, and a collar. An RKO. Randy Orton will not appreciate that. Hooks the leg. There's a 1 count and a 2 count. Oh, and a kick out. Ricochet now. Tries to miss the perfect like neck breaker. He does not get it though. He does not get it. And once again, Gable goes for the arms. Smart wrestling is paying off tonight. Not that the other wrestlers aren't smart, but it seems to be the arm offense that seems to be working 2 times out of 3. But as Ricochet, that dropkick. Hold on, Dragon Rana, there it is. What a move! The legs are hooked. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a it's not a 3, not yet anyway. He goes to the top rope though. Goes to the top rope. Double rotation once again. The double rotation moonsault attempt by Ricochet. If he lands that, that's the end of Gable. Super kick now by Ricochet. Gable gets out of it, and now both men just looking at each other. Wait, and now they are staring at each other. What's going on here? And an arm drag now. Interesting there. An interesting stare down in the middle of a match like this. And now, oh, what is going on now? It's Chad Gable's turn. Chad Gable's on the top. Oh, and look at that springing knee. Oh, Ricochet. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. An avalanche scissor whip. When's the last time you've seen that? He slid it down. There's a 1. There's a 2. There's a, not a 3. 2 7/8. Ricochet, he's frustrated. He's finagling for the 1, 2, 3. Oh, the fireman carry position. Fireman carry. Roundhouse kick. Fireman's carry. Roundhouse kick. And now, Gable set up again. Oh, he tries something. Oh, no. There's a super kick. Super kick. Attempt even. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at the Irish whip straight into the Germans. Chad Gable, how can you not love the offense of this man? He runs over to Ricochet now, picks him up immediately, not wasting any time. He's in the corner, knife edge chop now. These two men, they keep going to the top. They love it. As a certain personality would say, you love it, and I love it. As now Gable goes to the top rope, Ricochet in prime position for what seems to be a superplex from the top rope. And there you go. He's not going for the pin. There's not been many pins in this match, surprisingly. And now he was contemplating going to the top rope, it seems like. He's tired, though. He says no. He says he doesn't want to risk it. We know Ricochet goes to the top rope, but Ricochet knows. He knows when other people go to the top rope. He knows the counters. He's been hit with plenty of counters in this match. And now, oh, I think we're getting a bit of a striking battle now. Ricochet, oh, forearm smash. Gable not giving Ricochet a chance to even strike back. Oh, a super kick. Oh, a super kick out of nowhere. That did its damage. That diddled it down. Found its mark. Oh, my corkscrew moonsault now. He's in the middle rope now. Oh, he's in that middle turnbuckle. Oh, the Phoenix Splash. He lands it. He wasn't expecting it from the middle rope position. There's a 1, there's a 2. There's a kick out from Chad Gable. Will we be seeing a 3 count with that move when Gable comes up against Seth Rollins? Oh, maybe Ricochet trying for the elevated flatliner. Gable gets it. Oh no. Oh my. Kimura lock. Kimura lock cinched in. He's been working on it all match. We know how devastating this move is. Oh, he's going to snap that arm. He's going to snap the arm of Ricochet. Is Ricochet about to tap out? I think it. Oh, look at that arm. The torque on that arm. The unnatural positioning of that arm. Ricochet is hanging on for as long as he can. That's it. No! He's breaking out of it! He's done his research, apparently. He's done his research. Hold on a second. No, this looks familiar. This looks familiar! Oh, a Kimura lock of his own now! He's got Gable, the king of the Kimura lock, cinched in the Kimura lock itself. Applying it just like Chad Gable does. Ricochet, could you imagine Gable tapping out to his own move? That would not be good for Chad Gable. And a German suplex lands. Oh, and he bounces him off the rope. Oh, look at this. And there it is, the Chaos Theory. 1, 2, 3. And once again, it picks up another win. Add that to the tally in Chad Gable's win book. Chad Gable speeds towards Takeover, looking to take that Universal Championship away from Seth Rollins. And speaking of Seth Rollins, it's time for your main event of the evening. Champion versus champion. Out first, this man, the Intercontinental Champion, who is meant to be defending against Sami Zayn, but that attack by Roman Reigns earlier on in the show, apparently we're going to be finding out next week if Sami Zayn's even able to compete at Takeover. But Who would he compete against? Who would Keith Lee compete against if Sami wasn't able to compete? I do not know. But he is a great champion, winning that title off of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, the first Intercontinental Champion here on Nitro, actually beating, funnily enough, his Lionheart stablemate, Johnny Gargano, before Lionheart formed. That was on the first episode. Oh, how things have changed. And now Keith Lee, Intercontinental Champion. He's awaiting for this man. The Architect, the King Slayer, the Beast Slayer, the Lion of Nitro, Seth Rollins, your Universal Champion of the world. The battle theme of Aslan as Seth Rollins makes his way to the ring. There it is, the Universal Championship. That means everything to Seth Rollins. That is the motivating factor for Seth. He's bouncing about. He is ready. This is a dream match in itself, isn't it? I mean, think about it. Seth Rollins against Keith Lee. It's a weird match, but it's a match made in heaven. And you're getting it tonight. Again, a match that could headline any pay-per-view, could headline WrestleMania. Well, it's headlining tonight. There he is, Seth Rollins. Defeated Adam Cole in 1 minute to capture that title. Defeated Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions and is looking to defeat Chad Gable at Takeover. Will he be able to establish momentum? That's the question. Could you imagine the confidence boost for Gable beating Ricochet? I'm sure that's immense. But Seth Rollins beating Keith Lee? The Intercontinental Champion, the undefeated Keith Lee. Seth Rollins is undefeated. It's undefeated streak versus undefeated streak here tonight. Seth Rollins is on a tear. But then, on the flip side, we flip it upside down. Keith Lee beating Seth Rollins. Limitless Keith Lee defeating Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion. Boosting the prestige of the Intercontinental Championship tenfold. Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Match begins. Dream match. Champion versus champion. Keith Lee versus Seth Rollins. How is this going to go down? I do not know. But man, oh, and a super kick from... Oh, he's confident with himself, but he didn't go down, Seth. And he's actually asking for another one. Seth obliges then with a second super kick, and Keith Lee is still standing. And the third one, that turns him around. But he's still standing. Oh no, and now with a single headbutt, Keith Lee sends him down. He is not a happy chap. I think that much can be established. Oh, and a slap to the face. No respect being shown from Keith Lee tonight. An overhand chop now from Seth. Oh wait, he goes in the middle of the ring. He says, "What have you got, Seth?" Oh, okay. Are we about to get a chopping match, an overhand chop? Oh, you can feel the strike difference. I mean, Seth's chops hurt, but Keith Lee is Keith Lee. There's a chop from Seth. And no, you can see the effects. It's happening on... Oh, he's going for the double. He's going for the duet of choppings. Choppings are being dropped tonight. Look, oh my goodness, the impact. I mean, Seth, he's no slouch when it comes to his chops. But Keith, oh my, but one chop turns Seth about. These two guys' chests are going to be like Christmas lights. Lit up like Christmas trees. But it's not a merry time for these two. Not for their chests. Anyway, one thing, Keith Lee just telling Seth, "What have you got?" "I've got plenty left." Oh, but he chops Seth. Oh, and a kick now. Oh, we're varying up the offense. Oh, and a boxing jab now from Keith Lee. A spinning back kick from Seth to Keith Lee, and a slap to the face. A striking match, I think, is ensuing here. Knife edge chop. And now goes for a knife edge chop again. A second knife edge chop. And there's a third one. Keith Lee still stands. Oh, there's an overhand chop. Seth there. Oh, he's set up. Oh, back suplex reversed by Seth. Into the super kick, and Keith Lee still stands. Oh no. Oh, Keith Lee tries to clothesline. Seth with the kip up. Look at this series of strikes now. Oh, look at that. And Keith Lee still stands. He stands. Oh, but he leaps off his feet to land an enziguri. Woo! Exciting action, folks. Keith Lee now for running clothesline. You just hate to be in Seth's shoes, right? We all hear their expression, oh, I envy you so much. I do not envy Seth Rollins tonight. What a mammoth task it is. Who's going to win? Who's going to be taking their first L tonight? I don't think either of these men, as the kids say, are ready to take the L. Alright, forearm smash. Yes, I am hip, if you can't tell. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Gripping the jaw and slapping Seth silly. Oh no, and he goes for the jaw. Oh my goodness, the offense. And Seth is sent careening to the ground. This is just, oh my goodness, goes for the jaw. Oh my goodness, stop it! What a, oh, Seth taking a beating and a slap to the face again. Oh no, going for those slaps. Oh my, he's not giving Seth's on his feet somehow. Seth is made of something special. Keith Lee, no. Oh, goodness, a suplex into that corner, into the red corner. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, kick out. Keith Lee saying, surely that was 3. It surely was not. Oh no, what's he going for? Oh, wait, Seth with a trip up. Seth just tripped up Keith Lee. And Seth is happy. Seth feeling a change in the magic barrel roll tope over that top rope. That's how you drop the big man. The super kicks may not do it, but the dives do. Sorry, Randy, but they are effective. Seth, he's accurate with them. He's strategic with them. And now he looks for, oh, that cross. People need to stop doing that springboard crossbody. It seems to not be doing anyone favors tonight. Oh, what a running, so Seth could have got squished tonight. Tries a running clothesline, does Seth. Keith Lee just easily tossing his side. Just like, what are you doing? It's like swatting a fly is Keith Lee right now. Oh, and a textbook suplex. Oh no, what? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Deadlifting the Universal Champion. Delivering a power slam. 1 count, a 2 count, and a kick out. Oh, what the? You better watch yourself, Seth. Well, you may not have to watch yourself for long, because Keith Lee is just tossing the Universal Champion from pillar to post. Maybe trying again for that deadlift power slam. Seth gets out of it. Oh, and a knee! Precise knee dropping Keith Lee. Knee, Lee, that's funny. Oh, an elbow drop. An elbow drop from the right corner. Oh, he hooks the leg. There's 1 count. And it's only a 1 count. And Seth now landing the Mr. Perfect like neck breaker. I think that's the first time that's happened tonight. Wait, he's going on the top rope again. And the blue corner now with an elbow drop. That's the 2nd elbow drop in a row. Not going for the cover though. He goes to the other white corner, the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Going for the 3rd elbow drop in a row. I'm getting Randy Savage Ultimate Warrior vibes. He's in the red corner. He's going for the 4 corners of the earth. Elbow drops. 4 corners of the ring. 4 corners of the earth. Hooks the leg. That gets a 2 count. The first 2 count has been landed on Keith Lee's plate. Keith Lee's not going to want to finish the course of the 3rd count. Oh, and that is a good way to avoid it with a power slam. Hooks the leg now. There's your 1 count, and a 2 count, and a kick out. This has been the longest episode of Nitro, but for good reason. You've been seeing amazing matches, amazing things happening on this show. Only on Nitro you get action like this. Although there's other good places as well. Seth Rollins tossing Keith Lee to the ground. He's in the blue corner. He's on the top rope now. On a diving moonsault from the top rope onto a standing Keith Lee. When's the last time you've seen a moonsault to a standing man? Well, the man's on his back now. And the man gets out at 2 9/10. Seth now goes to the middle rope. What's he looking for here? Oh, the best moonsault ever! Tribute to the fallen angel, but Keith Lee gets the knees up. And a one-handed spine buster showing the power. Oh my, Keith Lee deadlifting Seth again, and slinging him on that top rope. Decides to not go for the power slam, but no, he's on the middle rope. No, Keith Lee on the middle rope. Oh, tries a middle rope moonsault. Seth gets the knees up just in the nickle of time. He's on the top rope now, Keith Lee. No, Keith Lee. Oh, he just delivered a kick to the head. When's the last time you've seen Keith Lee do something like... When's the last time you've seen a big man? Because of course Keith Lee does it. Keith Lee's insane. He's on the top rope now. Looking for the top rope superplex. I was going to say, when's the last time you've seen a big man do something like that? But this is Keith Lee, so he does, you know. As strong as a bull and as agile as a fly. Muhammad Ali floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee. That applies to Keith Lee. Once again, unintentionally rhyming. Here we go, Seth Rollins now. Snap man into the drop kick. Nice move by Seth. Seth once again going to the top rope. Going for an elbow drop. No, going for a frog splash. We've had people feeling froggy tonight. Seth does not land it. Oh, the strength of Keith Lee now. Getting him up for a gut wrench. As I said, Keith Lee. Crazily athletic. Running swanton. Oh, squishing. Seth now. No. Oh, no. Keith Lee goes to the blue corner. He's on the top rope. No. And a bam moonsault. The knees in this match. He does not get it, but what impressive agility. Oh, one but surprising amount of strength from Seth Rollins. There's a 1, there's a 2, oh, and there's a kick out. A rolling Death Valley driver hooks the leg, only gets a 2 count. But with each move Seth does, he gets closer and closer to the VICTORY. And Keith Lee now, loving the power slams tonight. Oh, as Seth's legs bounce off that top rope. Keith Lee saying, what do I have to do to this guy? You may have to drop the spirit bomb on him. Oh, and a slap in the face. Oh, roll through by Seth. Seth now with that knee strike once again. With that knee strike, he's on the middle rope now. Looking for that BME, and he lands it to perfection. 1 and a 2 and a kick out from Keith Lee. Seth Rollins now picking Keith Lee up to his feet. Knife edge chop. Are you really going back to the chopping match, Seth? What seems to be working this time. Never mind. Tosses him to the outside. Oh my goodness. Are we going to say Tope con Hilo over the top rope by Seth Rollins? Lands it to perfection, does Seth. Seth now scales the top rope once again. Not wasting any time. Goes. Oh, and a fist drop. Dropping the fist. And what's this? Oh, and a moonsault, lion salt from the springboard position. And Seth now just going to the top rope again and again. And a frog splash reverse by Keith Lee. The 2 knees are up again. He's trying not stopping. No. Oh, the gut wrench. Reversed by Seth now. Oh, no. The backdrop right on Keith Lee's neck. Right on Keith Lee's neck. What kind are we at? Is that 5? Oh wait, Seth now. Seth taking a shot at Keith Lee. And Keith Lee still stands. Oh no, and a one-handed spinebuster breaking the back of Seth now. Oh no. What's Keith Lee got planned for Seth? These guys need to watch the count here. We're getting dangerously close to a count. He's still just warning them. Again, Seth now. Oh wait, no, Seth Rollins. No, what's he going for? And a spear through the barricade! A spear through the... Wait, are we at the count of 9? I think we're at the count of 9. Seth Rollins. Oh no, it's a draw. You've got to be kidding me. No. It's a draw. The champion versus champion match. After a spear through the barricade has ended in a draw. That is so unfortunate to see. These two men tearing tonight up. That was a great main event though. Neither man able to get the victory on the other man. Keith Lee, he's up though. He's up already. And Seth waits for him. And oh, the stare down. You've got to believe this has got to be another match. You gotta believe that these two want to go at each other again. They want that. They want that decisive match, that decisive result. A great main event match. So it's been a great show, hasn't it, folks? A slightly unfortunate ending, but a great match before it anyway. Neither man able to get the victory over the other. Thank you all for joining. Keith Lee giving Seth Rollins a final look and wait. No, behind oh my goodness, Roman Reigns! Roman Reigns, I thought he left the building. He attacked Sami Zayn earlier on, but now he's got that steel chase. Attack Keith Lee from behind. Attacking the Intercontinental Champion. Actions speak louder than words. Well, that spear is deafening. The spear is deafening. Roman Reigns, a sore loser. He didn't win his match against Sami Zayn last week. So you know what? Let me just ruin everything else I said. Oh, we know the history between Seth and Roman. Seth handily defeating Roman at Clash of Champions. And Roman, oh, there's a stare down for you. And Keith Lee for a kip up. Oh, he's not happy. We've got a steam train rolling right through Roman Reigns. You do not mess with the Intercontinental Champion, Roman Reigns. Oh no, he's set up. No, I think he's gonna land on Grind Zero, and he does. Oh my goodness, you heard it there, folks. Keith Lee saying that he wants Roman and Sami a takeover, a triple threat IC match, but Seth now, he's grabbing Roman. He throws him in the ring. I don't think Roman's woes are ending tonight, and the blackout by Seth Rollins. There is your Universal Champion. Are we gonna be seeing a triple threat Intercontinental Championship match at Takeover? Tune in next week to see Sami Zayn's response. Is he gonna make it? Are we gonna be seeing Keith Lee versus Roman Reigns? Both of those mouth-watering prospects. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It has been an explosive episode of Nitro. Thank you all for watching. As the Brutalizer comes out, Seth points to the entranceway. Chad Gable responds. We'll see you next week.